Hello everyone and happy new year. Welcome back. Let's make 2024 a great one. And we'll start by looking at the market, checking out things and putting on a trade for this week. So, we always start by looking at the SPY, which is the ETF for the S&P 500. That tells us kind of what the market is doing. And if you're watching before the end of the year, you saw it was kind of shooting up to the moon. Since the new year started, it's taken a bit of a dip, but really hasn't gone very far. If you look back, it's basically only lost about 2 weeks in the market. So we're kind of right back where we were around the middle of December, let's say. And volatility is extremely low in S&P. You can see right here, it's way down near its lows at 7. If we go to the NASDAQ, again, looks fairly similar. It's also taken a bit of a dive since the new year started, and volatility here is also very low. The only one with a bit more volatility is the Russell, which is the IWM. That's ETF for the Russell. This one's also taken a bit of a dive, but it seems like it's taken a bit more of a dive compared to where it was. It kind of shot up to the moon, taken a bit more of a dive, and because of that, volatility has spiked a bit more. Now, I always like to have trades on in all the major indices, and I like to start the year with that. S&P 500, the NASDAQ, IWM, things like bonds, TLT, gold, things like that. Well, because IWM is the highest volatility out of the major indices, let's just start there to make our first trade of the year. So if we go to the trade page, I'm actually going to use the 40-day expiration cycle here. One, because it's more liquid than the weeklies. But two, because I've already done some homework on this, the strike prices are kind of erratic for what we're looking to do. They start kind of getting into weird numbers like $5 wide and $half wide increments for where we're looking to trade. So for this time, we're going to start here at the 40-day monthly expiration cycle. I already set this up for us. The stock price is essentially 193. So we're going around $11 down on the put side. We're going same around $11, $12 up on the call side. We're buying the put and call $2 away to make this a $2 wide iron Condor. And as long as we're collecting 66 cents or more, this is a valid trade for tomorrow. So assuming everything stays the same, IWM opens up here. We're going to go up and down around $11, $12 and create a credit that's 66 cents or more. We'll move sides up and down, which means closer or farther away, depending on how the credit looks, until we get at least 66 if things change. So that is our trade in IWM for tomorrow. Happy New Year. Let's hope for a great one. I am excited to let you know I've completed a book that is now available to everyone that wants to get it, called Learn to Trade in 7 Days. This is a book that will take you from absolute ground zero, as far as knowing absolutely nothing about options, all the way to trading them. Now, I'm so intent on getting this book to you because I really believe it is such a valuable resource for anybody and everybody that I'm going to offer an incredible deal on this, so stick with me on this. But before we get there, I want to show you what the book entails. The book is broken down into 7 days. Day 1 being, what is an option? You'll learn everything about options themselves. We'll compare stocks versus options. Then we'll get into basic option strategies like the vertical. And finally, we'll wrap it up with how to trade verticals, and then the making and managing of trades, which is to me the key to success long term above all. Now, as I mentioned, if you get into it now, if you go to this link, you can get this book for only $9.99. And I know that may not appeal to a lot of people because a lot of people aren't into books, but I'm so intent on getting you this book because I really believe it is such a valuable resource to anybody and everybody that I'll also throw in any one of my courses right here available on Udemy right now. So for only $9.99, you not only get the book itself, but you get one free course, which can be valued for as much as $100 depending on when and where you buy these courses. Again, just go to this link here and it'll take you to this page where, as you can see, you'll get the book and one of my courses for only $9.99. So it really can't be beat. So again, just to reiterate, go to this link here. You will get my book, which you can hang on to forever, and I really believe is such a vital resource. I'm throwing in a course to really get you motivated to buy this book. That's how important I really believe this book is. The book and one of my courses for only $9.99 simply by going to this link. Please jump on this opportunity. It is something you really will be happy you did.